Hey, what is up, YouTube? Your girl Kayla here, back in another video. I did receive an email, so some of you wanted to know how to actually get started in becoming a notary loan signing agent, so make sure you stay tuned because this video is for you. I've narrowed this down to just a few simple steps. Of course, there are going to be a lot of things that you need to do in between, but hopefully this will get you started. So step number one is you want to make sure that you become commissioned as a notary in your state. Of course, you have to be commissioned as a notary before becoming a notary signing agent. So you want to make sure that you go onto your Secretary of State's website and find out how you can apply to become commissioned in your state as a notary. I know that some may require for you to take a course or a test or something. I know I'm in the state of Missouri, so I just had to take like a test. It was super easy because it's open book. They have an online handbook that you look at, and then once you pass the test, you pay like a $25 application fee. After that, they will send you a commission letter in the mail, and then it will have further instructions as to where you need to go to be sworn in as a notary. So that is step number two is you want to make sure that you go to the NNA, which is nationalnotaryassociation.org, and sign up to become a member pretty much across the board, no matter what service you go through, signing service, lender, title company. It's pretty much across the board. You have to be a member of the NNA. So this basically will certify you to sign off on loan documents. So once you sign up, they do have a few different options. It's based on whatever you want. However, I chose one that was for $189. The membership is good for a year. It comes with a background screening that is automatically generated once you pass the NSA exam. Again, NSA stands for Notary Signing Agent, and that certifies you to sign off on loan documents. So make sure you definitely check their website out. It's a very good, resourceful page. And then with that, it will also set up your signing agent profile. So signing services or anyone else that's in need of a notary will be able to pull your profile. So definitely make sure that you sign up with the NNA. So step number three, you want to make sure that you have E&O insurance. E&O stands for error and omissions. It just basically covers you as a notary. God forbid if you ever had to get sued for whatever reason, yeah, you have insurance to cover you. So I know that you can purchase E&O insurance through the NNA, but you can also shop around for that as well. I have heard people say that you have to have at least $25,000 and upwards of to $100,000, and that's just so that it won't hinder you from getting signings with title companies or escrow officers or other signing services and things like that. So I personally have $100,000. I have heard, again, the more insurance you have, the more likely you are to be picked to do signings. So I have $100,000 plus a $10,000 bond. In the state of Missouri, it is required that you have a bond. So make sure you definitely check to see if you are in a bond state, because you will have to have that in addition with your errors and omissions. So yes, make sure you have. So this brings me to step number four. You want to make sure that you have your supplies. Make sure that you have your supplies before you start to sign up with different signing services. Make sure that you have your printer, you have your legal and your letter size copy paper. Make sure you have your binder clips. Make sure you have folders. Make sure you have a notary bag. Make sure you have your journal and your stamp. You have to have all these things before you can start taking signings. So make sure you actually check out a video that I made about what's in my notary bag for a full list of supplies that you may need to get you started on your notary journey. Okay, so step number five, make sure that you sign up with signing services. There are hundreds of them out there. Make sure that you sign up with as much as possible. I have a video that I previously made about my favorite top 10 signing services that I use, and I also have a total of 35 signing services within that video in the description. So make sure you check that out. But speaking of signing services, yes, the more the merrier. I know it even happens with me. Sometimes I get comfortable with using the same signing service over and over again. However, God forbid if that signing service tends to have a slower month or slower week or whatever, at least you have other signing services to pull from. So make sure that you are plugged into as many signing services as possible to continue to have that constant flow of signings and also money coming through the door. So make sure you sign up with as many as possible. This brings me to my last and final step. Step number 6, make sure that you are plugged into a community. Community is so important. I cannot tell you like how many times when I first started that I was able to go to a Facebook group, type of question, they were able to answer it for me. Definitely helpful. Again, and it's just great to be in a community of, you know, like-minded people. So definitely make sure that you are plugged in. Speaking of being plugged in, I have my own Facebook group now. It's called Kayla's Notaries and Coaching. So speaking of coaching, I'm also doing live one-on-one coaching. So if you need help from getting point A, from how you get started with becoming, you know, a notary, to point Z, I will be with you every step of the way. Okay, I can't talk, you guys. It's like probably 11, 12. I don't even know what time it is. But I will be with you guys every step of the way. So again, make sure you check the description down below on ways to contact me. I'm available to you guys for whenever. Also, if you need help with trying to establish business credit, I am definitely getting very fluent in that as well. So I definitely have a lot of information if you're interested in that, or if you just want to learn how to start your LLC, definitely hit your girl up. I got y'all, okay? So yes, I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you guys like it. Don't forget to comment down below and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.